Oh man, we got some bets to win today. Warriors, Kings, game 7. Phillies looking for the sweep. Butler in the garden. A2D. Money pot. Let's go. We don't I want to welcome everybody back to another episode of the Money Pot Podcast. I am the president. I am the CEO. I am him. They call me Moss Money. And we are talking about game 7, Kings Warriors. Who would have thought that they'd be back in Sacktown to finish off round one, right? Round one of the series, to see who's going to go on and face the Lakers. I hope I wanted to be the Warriors, but then I wanted to be the Kings. I had said earlier that I thought the Warriors were going to run, right? And they did. They won 3 in a row, but they just lost the last one in Golden State. So the Kings don't have any fear of the big bad wolves and the Golden State Warriors. You're defending NBA champions. So they feel very confident coming back to Sacktown to get a win. And that place is going to be going nuts. If you haven't seen the Kings been good since Michael Bibby and the Chris Webber days, right? Lottie Divac, Doug Christie. So it's going to be a really, really interesting game. The line right now is at 1.5, and I'll bring it up on our trusty dandy Facebook, trusty dandy sports book that we've been using and hitting each and every way. And we'll go to the poll question. Poll question brought to you by FanUp. If you haven't been a part of FanUp, you need to go on FanUp. Still only on Apple devices and iOS devices, but put in the A2D coupon code. You get $50. You get $50 on your code. So keep logging in if you're big in the DFS. It's gonna be a big DFS game, man. Because when these games come out, big games like this, stars show up. Stars show up, and I got a 2-player prop bet that I absolutely love. Love this bet, and I'm gonna put some big money on it. So, poll question, and it's pretty simple. The Sacramento Kings are going to win Game 7, right? The Sacramento Kings are going to win Game 7. Let's bring it up again with we've been using DraftKings Sportsbook. So you can use your favorite sportsbook, but we've been hitting pretty well with DraftKings right now. So let me bring it up, share my little screen here, man. Thank everybody for hopping in, joining in. If you hear me, see y'all in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? Let's get this money, man. How about those birds? Oh man, Eagles going back to the Super Bowl. We might even look at those odds today too. Might even have to look at those odds today too, baby. God damn, we're good. All right, here we go. Warriors, Kings. Line is -1.5. The Kings total is 229, 120, -120 on the money line. And this is as close as you're going to get in this game. The books are a little bit, this is not a Warriors line here. It looks that way, but coming off 3 wins, 3 losses, just coming off that last loss. You gotta like the Kings here with this line. Gotta like the Kings here. Is it the end of the dynasty coming up? Are they're gonna put a hole in these boys, man? They're gonna finish them off. It's a tough game to call, man. Tough game to call. Game 7. I'm gonna agree to the poll. I'm gonna go against what I was thinking about earlier. I was thinking Warriors here, and I think a lot of Warriors are gonna be back. You get Warriors plus money. When's the last time you seen that, right? The Warriors being a dog in the playoffs. But I'm going with the hungry Kings, man. I think they believe that they can win this game. They've already beaten the Warriors twice at home already, and they beat them convincingly too in those first 2 games. I think the crowd is going to be all over Draymond. They've been in these they've been in these environments before, but just like Draymond said before, these is a new challenge, right? It's a new challenge. Never been down 0-2 and come back like that. But they beat them 126 to 123 game one, and then they beat them 114 and 106 in game two, and then they went on to lose the last three, and they barely won game four. Right, that was 126 125. So outside of the two, there's these games have been pretty close. So, and when Golden State loses, they lose pretty often. So let's look up real quick a quick little nugget here. Golden State record in game seven. Let's just want to see. What's their record? All time 5-5. That's not a good record, man. Not a good record. The Kings are probably worse. To be honest with you. Kings are probably worse. Let me see. Last game seven they had was 2018 Golden State Western Conference Finals. Oh, right, the James Harden series. That's right. And Clay showed up. He had 35 points. I kind of like Clay in a player prop today too. They're gonna need him big time. Um, but they got 34 from Kevin Durant. So 101, 92. None of these games went over. All these games were tight. 5-5. Let's look up Sacktown, Sacramento Kings in game seven. Let's see. They don't even have a record. I don't even have a record, man. I don't even have a record. But yeah, give me the Kings minus the 1.5. I think they get it done. And I think it's the end of the dynasty. Draymond's done here. You'll see some Warriors will look different come next year. So give me the Kings minus 1.5 for our first best bet of the day. Let's keep it moving though with more bets. Let me give you that two player bet. Let's go to the Miami Heat Knicks game. So this line is like this. One, it's the Garden. Um, man, Butler's been on insane, man. Butler's been so insane in these games. And drop a like, if you like that Kings bet. Let me know. Put it in the chat. Let me know if you like that Kings bet. So going back to this Miami Heat game, gotta like Miami here, man. The way they've been playing, they're 4-1 against the spread, and obviously big reason why they just knocked off the Bucks, who were, favored to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they did it in convincing fashion. And Butler's been playing out of his mind. But what I want to do here, I do like Miami. I want to take the money line here, and I am going to take the money line. So I got two bets here. I'm going Sacktown. Give me Give me money line here. If you like that little parlay, man, jump on that thing. 4-1. I'm not sure Randall's going to play. Randall's had an ankle injury. He might play, but he's not going to be the same player that he is. So, and hopefully, if he does play, he's got to hope his jump shot drops because that's the only thing he's going to have. He's not going to be able to play. He's not going to be able to bang in there like he typically does. Pause. Um, but yeah, give me Miami Heat money line plus 160. You can marry that with Sacramento Kings, give you a nice little 4-1 parlay, plus 396 on a parlay bet. So those are my two bets on the basketball games. Without Randall, the Knicks can't win, and you might as well just give Miami another sweep and get them to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're a dangerous team, and they're doing it without Hero too, because Jimmy just said, "Fuck it, I'll do it myself." So his player prop is crazy high. It's 32. But he's just been playing out of his mind. So what bet I do like though, another bet here I do like. Let me clear this one. Is my two player parlay, and we're gonna go Jimmy Butler, and we're gonna keep it real simple. We're gonna go Jimmy Butler Somebody else might get there too. Uh, where's the alternate points? There we go. I was about to say. Give me Jamie Butler to give me 25, right? And then we're gonna go back to this game. Go back to points. I'm gonna go Steph over 25 as well. No, that wasn't it. Was it Steph? Or was it because that was too high? Or was it Fox? They must have changed the odds. The odds were almost plus 100. It was even. Hmm. We're gonna do this live now. I don't know if I like this bet now. Don't know if I like this bet now. Because you got to sell. The reason why I don't like this bet because it's minus 141. So you got to bet minus. You got to bet $141 to win 100, and you're paying a lot of tax on that. Now, obviously, there's a reason why. Jimmy is a little bit high there, and so is Steph. Steph is minus 650. But these odds must have changed drastically because when I checked it this morning, it was like one. It was like it wasn't plus 100. Kind of talking on my ass there. It was more like minus 117, and I was okay paying that. But with the added tax on there, man, I might have to let this bet go. I want to give y'all bet. I want to give y'all good bets. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all good bets, and that might not be worth it right there. I mean, I could drop something else in there and make a parlay. Let me see what's in baseball real quick. I don't know if I want to do that though. See what's in baseball real quick. Who's on the mound? Strider's on the mound. Could be. What's his strikeouts? Is it up yet? Yeah, no, it's not even up yet. See, that's the only thing when you bet baseball, you gotta wait. You can't put that shit in early. Because baseball, what's this? Minus 175. Give you Atlanta. McGill is okay though. I do like Atlanta in this game. I liked Atlanta yesterday. But that game got rained out, I believe. Yankees, Cortez. They just lost. The ground went right back on. Goddamn, 20 runs over 20. When you see something like this in baseball, who's going? I mean, that's gotta be home run galore with 20 runs, right? Let me see. Batting props. Because I know what's his face had a home run. Let's look at this, man. I need to look at this. That's 20 and a half runs. Let me see. Because I think last game they scored like 32 runs. It was insane. It's the Mexico John, right? It's the Mexico game, if I'm not mistaken. Baseball. Yeah, City series, 16 to 11. 11 home runs. Oh my God. Crawford homered. Wade Jr. homered. Cruz homered. Soto homered. Fernando homered. Machado homered again. Let's see what the total bases was. That's a fucking game right here, man. And then they follow it up though. That's the thing. Machado had 10 total bases. I think the total base bet is probably a better bet here. You know, 1.5. Look at that. I like that Soto too. 2+. You're getting plus money there. A little Juan Soto. I like that. Give me Juan Soto over 2.5 total bases. Xander. Thinking about Nelson Cruz too. Give me Soto though. Give me Soto over 2.5 bases. And so now we got a three. Now we got a three. Now we looking like something. I'll take this bet. Little 3-team parlay plus 260. Yeah, I'll take that bet. I like that bet. So we're going Butler score over 25, Fox to score over 25, Juan Soto over 2.5 total bases. If you don't know what total bases are, total bases is if they hit a single, they get one total base. They hit a double, they get two total bases. They hit a triple, they get three total bases. I'm basing it off the fact that this is going to be a lot of scoring in this game, and Soto's going to be a part of it. The over and under total on that game is 20.5 runs. I would actually bet over just because it's so damn high and it just makes sense because everybody's going to run the over. But with that many points, um, with Soto being so high in the lineup, he bats third. I mean, he's going to see 4 or 5 at bats. So you know, he gives me a double or he goes, he gets a homer. We're there. So I like the plus 10, getting plus money in a very high scoring affair, high scoring game. So those are the NBA bets of the day today that we're going with. So make sure you guys lock that in. And if you guys hit, man, make sure you tag me. Tag at Money Pop Podcast. If you're not following, you're just watching, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Get in there. Let's go. Let's win some money together. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? What's better than you just having money? It's your people's having money. The people around you having money. That's when it really get fun, and that's all we trying to do. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're already here, you follow. You already know what we about. Make sure you hit that like button. It helps stuffs in the background, man. Cost you nothing. Cost you nothing to hit a like button. Let's see what other bets we got today. Oh yeah, I did talk about them birds. Yeah, what you know about that? Oh man, them birds were chirping. Man, god damn, that was a hell of a draft. How we lapping people out here. Let's just take a peek. Let's take a peek, right? Take a little peek. Super Bowl odds. Real early, super early. We're third. Plus 750. Hmm. Any dark horses out here? There's gonna be a lot of New York Jets bets. I'll tell you that. Gonna be a lot of Jets bets. I think the Super Bowl might be Kansas City Birds again. To be honest with you, Jags are okay. Jags be a good bet. 28 to 1. Let me see. What did the Jags do in their draft? The Jags got better, I believe. Let's go real quick. Draft teams. Let's see what the Jags did. I wasn't following them too much. So they went offensive line, tight end. They got Tank as a running back. That's a good pick. That's a real good pick. And they got Travis ESTN. It's a good pick. Damn, they had a lot of picks. God damn. That inside linebacker is pretty good. But they added what they needed. Parker Washington late receiver. That could be a nice pick. Yeah, I think a dark horse would be the Jags. Um, I mean, they finished 9-8. You gotta hope Lawrence comes back, and then they get Ridley too back as well. So I would think that you gotta like the Jags in that. You gotta love the Jags in the division, obviously. Let's see. I just want to see what their roster looks like. Trevor Lawrence, Tank, Travis Etienne, receivers, Zay Jones, Kristen Kirk, Ridley. They got a good offense, man, and they're gonna protect um Lawrence too with the big fella up front. Let's see what we got here. And their defense was always running around anyway, right? They should be decent. They should be somewhat decent. And they're in a weak division, so they should win the division and get a playoff. So dark horse right now, I'll probably go Jags 28-1. Just don't know if they can beat Kansas City. That's the problem. You got to go to Kansas City to beat Kansas City eventually. Um, I just don't trust Tua, so you can scratch that. And Chargers, I don't know, they just fold. Oh, I forgot about the Bengals. Joe Cool. Let's see. What other? We got awards already. MVP. 10-1 Hurts. Allen. Tua. Dark horses. Dark horses. Ain't nobody down here you want to bet. Ain't nobody down here you want to bet. Ain't nobody worth it. Defensive player of the year. Sauce is interesting. So is Riddick. Those odds are kind of high though. 20-1. Because Hassan had coming off 16 sacks. He'll probably get 12, 13 sacks again and have a day. Normal names up top though. Normal names up top. Offensive rookie of the year, Bijan, Bryce, Smith, Richardson, Gibbs, CJ Stroud, Flowers. Oh man. I don't know right here. Who won the offensive rookie last year? I don't even know. Oh, Wilson, receiver, right? I just want to say Wilson, right? Garrett Wilson, right? What did he have? What was Garrett Wilson's numbers? He got 19 uh first place votes. He had 83 catches and 1100 yards. Okay. Hmm. I feel like it's gonna be a quarterback though. I feel like those odds are too low. Defensive rookie of the year. Yeah, Carter's not gonna win it. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not sure here. Comeback player of the year. Oh wow, Damar Hamlin. They just gonna give it to him, huh? They're just gonna give it to him. I would go Lamar. My God, Lamar's on this list for comeback player of the year. They're just gonna give it to Lamar though. That's not fair. Fair. Give me Lamar. I'll take Lamar all day. Lamar's gonna light up the stat sheet. Really be interesting, but give me Lamar all day. Are you serious? For him to win comeback, I mean, he's an MVP candidate. Comeback player of the year is gonna be easy for him. But they might give it to Lamar. It just made no sense. Let's see. A little specials here. Rogers ain't. And they got nothing but New York Jets shit. New York Jets to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, right. Uh, are we here already? Yeah, I don't think we're here already. I think I'm searching. I'm searching for nothing. I wanted the Super Bowl in your families. Yeah, I think this is the Super Bowl. I think it's gonna be Chiefs Birds again, or the Bengals Birds, or did we get the Dougie P Bowl? Where's Jacksonville? Yeah, Jacksonville Eagles. Let's see, plus 6,500. Yeah, we're fishing though. We're fishing though. So, those are the best bets of the day. I want to appreciate everybody for jumping on. And like I said, if you haven't hit that like button, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Win with us because we like winning with you. And we have football coming up. Basketball still going, but football's gonna be coming up. I do some I still bet basketball. I do bet some UFC. UFC is changing in the guard, so I haven't been betting this heavy, but if you follow, I bet UFC bets as well. So, like again, thanks everybody for joining. For everybody out there, happy betting. This is Moss Money. This is Money Pop Podcast. I'm out of here.